Hello and welcome to Lichdom Battlemage. I am Southern Wolverine and this is the new version, the alpha version that just came out yesterday. And you see there is no option, or the old characters were wiped out, so I actually have to go ahead and start a new game. So we'll start a new Wolverine. And I got the same kind of tutorial thing going on, so I'm going to go ahead and skip through that because that is essentially unchanged. And I'll catch up with you when the first level, if you will, starts. Alright, so here we are. If you've watched any videos on this game, you've probably recognized where we're at, and we really need this tutorial again, so we're going to go ahead and skip it. This is the same level we've got. Now to go through some of the changes. We've got, the big one is we've got new spell types. We've got, in addition to the normal targeted pattern, we've got a variance on that, which are the lava pattern, which is, as near as I can tell, you basically throw it in an arc instead of shooting in a straight line. It does not seem to lock on as well as the direct fire does, so I'm not sure if that's a glitch or what, if that's supposed to behave that way. I'm not entirely sure. And the other variant of the targeted pattern is called the Rave, which I actually think is pretty cool. Which basically means you can turn your firepower into more or less a flamethrower. And all the different spells have their versions of those. You also have an area of effect spell type that is called a Trap, which I suppose does exactly what it sounds like. I haven't really had a chance to mess with it, but I suppose you can use it to leave fire, for example, in an area, and when an enemy walks into it, he would be horribly roasted for your viewing pleasure. So those are the big changes in terms of spells, which gives you a lot more different items to unlock and craft things from. Yes, you are seeing things.
This
You're
could get
going
really
crazy.
ugly. The cult's messing with the dead now.
There are also new enemies, which is also useful. And I'll get more into some of the other differences in how spell crafting has changed. In just a minute, I'm going to go and craft a new ice spell the way I want it, because I'm just having the default right now. I'm okay with the default fire spells, but I want to use ice as disablers. So now you can more firmly classify spells as either destruction type or control type or mastery type. Ow. So, and that will make, for example, a control type ice spell would give you much better odds at freezing people than you had in the pre-alpha build, where you needed to get critical hits and things like that to have good shots at freezing things. I keep grabbing, I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to be. It's just a journal. I'm not really worried about the block. It's still in an alpha stage, so I'm just going to kind of run through and try things out. So in any case, let me go to the crafting real quick and see if I have enough to do anything. I'm okay with the fire spells the way they are. So we got a little bit different interface, you can see. So let me go ahead and do some ice spell. So this is a ray pattern, so this is one of those new types. And I don't think I want to use that just yet. We got some different AoE. I only got two different rays. Maybe I'll go ahead and use ray, the normal ray pattern for ice. So I'm going to put ray pattern in here, and you'll be able to see what it is pretty quickly. As I want to make ice into disabling, if you put the control type, that's going to be your freeze effect, whereas mastery gives you that mastery debuff, which is going to give you bonus damage on critical hits, I believe. And these things all differ between the two types. So for example, control, see, this is going to give you automatic freeze, and it'll store damage, and as you see, it even tells you right here what exactly it's doing. Store damage is applied when you hit somebody with non-ice damage. So if I freeze somebody with this spell, I can hit him with fire and it will do this bonus damage. Now the spell itself will not do any damage, but that's fine. This is my get out of jail free card. This will freeze my enemies. I'm gesturing my hand like as if you could see it, but this should freeze my enemies in place and let me hit them with fire spells. So I can disable them, hit them with an area of effect spell, or just hit them with fire to do bonus damage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to set up my other ice spells the same way. So I'm just going to go ahead and equip these. Okay. So, I've already got a targeted pattern. Let's do... what do we got here? There we go. Status effect duration. I'm going to go ahead and do that, because that will lengthen my freeze time. And so we already have a 6.3 second freeze, and a fair bit of damage on that still. So let's just go ahead and grab that. Set it up, and I assume those extra slots will unlock as we get more powerful, you know, spells here. Maybe it will unlock more things. I suppose we'll find out as we go on. And I believe, let's see, the barrier spell is this already a control type spell? It's hard to say. Well, whatever, I'm just going to make one just to be sure that I got what I want. Oh, there's also a new spell lore of lightning, so we've completed the sort of, you know, I don't want to say standard, but the elements, if you will. Oh, I don't have a barrier pattern to work with. Okay, so I can't really do that yet. When I can upgrade one of my sigils. Ranged damage resist, because honestly the ranged damage is probably the most annoying thing to me in this game. So the other thing you see is down in the bottom right, next to each of the spells, you've got a... Whoa, there's a guy up there. I did not even see him. You've got a little red circle, a little blue circle, or I suppose a green circle perhaps would be the other one. I'm not sure what the other color is. But the red indicates a spell that's optimized for destruction. I do like that animation on the new, what do you call it, checkpoints. Blue indicates a control type spell, so for fire that's going to be one that's going to give you damage over time. For ice that's going to be one that's going to be a freeze spell. So watch, that's the ray, and you see it froze him solid immediately, and I can go ahead and hit him with my targeted spell. Look at all the damage that does. You immobilize them with the ice first to get all that bonus damage. Now I could hit him with this and charge up an ice critical too. Really, really hammer on the damage. I got 219, and that fire spell's not even upgraded yet. So I do like that it gives you a chance to do combos a lot easier than you could do in the pre-alpha builds. So far I'm liking the changes. Like I said, the one that I don't understand so far...
a huge open grave.
Yeah, we don't want it to be our grave. That would be bad.
I
The
drew
only thing I
on
don't
that
understand
rift,
so
and
far
there were
is
ghosts in
what
it.
exactly you're supposed to do
You want
with
to
the
tell me what that was
lob
about?
targeted
Not
spell.
ghosts,
It doesn't seem
but
to be
echoes, reflections of
terribly easy to
past
hit people with.
cast
Like
by
this
those
direct
who
fire one
passed
is actually pretty easy to
with the
target,
cult.
as it sort of locks on to something that's
So now
generally
we
in
know
the
what the
center of your
kidnappers are
screen.
up to. And these echoes
Yes, come
supply
on, just give me
components
my
for
item already,
spells.
darn it.
I know.
Thank you.
Huh.
Yes, I will
So
take my bonus
that was
item.
the previous dragon.
What did it give me? Rapid shield augment. Oh, the shield upgrades have also changed quite a bit. Now the shield upgrade will affect what you can do with your blink. So, on some of these shield upgrades, you can no longer do charged blinks, or some of you can no longer do quick. Ow! Oh, and if you're doing that ray and somebody hits you, you lose the ray. It's one of those things that's good to know about. Hey! You're supposed to be dead, jerk. Thank you. Agile shield pattern. Oh, here, that's the other thing I want to do. Let's go look at our shields. Craft a shield. Maybe, hopefully I've got a couple different types so we can get an idea, and I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've got a fleet strategic shield. So you see this one has no galvanize for your barrier ability. Means you can't do that 100% block and Nova effect, which, I don't know, it's kind of a big penalty to me, although it does have good health, good regen, and the delay is kind of long. It does block more damage though, so I guess that's a trade-off. More damage block, but no, you know, timed 100% block. So that galvanize is a new term also. That's, you know, for that full block Nova Blast kind of deal. And it makes the AoE spells charge faster, which is kind of nice, because that might help replace the fact that you don't have the galvanize anymore. And the fleet strategic pattern, this is similar, except what? It actually looks damn near identical to me. In any case, what else we got? We got a tactical shield pattern, which has a very short delay, not as much HP. Your blink charges fast, but you have no quick blink. and you're galvanized, and then it's easier to get that 100% block, which would be the trade-off for having less health. And the icons go with the name, I've just realized. So, and then you've got the Agile Shield pattern, which is somewhere in between. You don't have a charge blink. Your targeted spells charge quickly, and you have unlimited quick blink. So I think this is where I might live for a while here, just to try it out. Nice middle ground. I do like the HP on this one, but I do like that 100% block effect that you can get with Galvanize. So we're going to live in the middle here for a while. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll just use this Rapid Shield Augment. This what increases our regen rate and our health a little bit. Not a huge upgrade, but we'll take it. So go ahead and equip that, and that should make us a bit tougher than the default shield, which I have no clue what the stats actually are on that. So, in any case, let's upgrade Ice. Let's see, faster charging is not a huge deal. Status effect duration, yeah, that's where we want to go for Ice. It seems to me that it's probably going to be best to optimize each spell class for a different sort of situation, either as disablers or damage dealers or whatnot. Oh, the shield. Oh, that's a shield charger. I was thinking it was one of those chests. Alright, now and we'll come through here. There's absolutely no chance that we're going to get caught in a trap by the Griffin. Oh god! It was so surprising.
Well, you're not the prey I was
What did you do that
hoping
for?
Come on, you'll have to do better than this.
In the hell? You don't look like a cultist.
It's not like the character models do look
Roth
pretty good, but
sent
of
me to
course
scout your
you see
path.
like the mouths don't
calls
move
me a
yet,
griffin.
and the bird doesn't
Looks like he
quite
could
sit
use
on
the
the
help.
arm.
Why am I
So-
supposed to trust you, huh?
Still work to be
You're not the
done,
only one who
but
hates
obviously it's still an
Shaq.
alpha build.
If you're planning to kill them, I'm on your side.
Oh, I'm planning to kill them. And a little bit of a clip through the floor
If
there.
you want Rogiro dead, just point me to him.
My pleasure.
So the other deal with the alpha right now is you've got some long load times, and that's even something they have in the change notes. Is be aware that there's some long load times going to be happening, and I did have a crash earlier too, so that is apparently something that can happen in this build. Hopefully it doesn't happen often. Like I said, I've only had it for a little while. That ray seems to be pretty effective at knocking down shields too, so it's, you know, most of those say two hits will destroy a shield, and I'm not sure what that equates to in ray time. Go ahead, try to hit me, guy. Ow. That wasn't fair. You did hit me. Not so tough now, are you, punk? And he's dead. See, that freeze effect makes it very simple to take out lone enemies like that. I suppose they probably felt it in the previous builds. You weren't getting the status effects that the spells are all about, which was kind of defeating the purpose of some of them. And I agree, it was kind of hard to get. You had to get the criticals in order to get things to happen, and yeah, not ideal. Right. Oh, hey, look, and we got some more destructible stuff going on. So here we go. Let's freeze this jerk. And we'll let that guy come on. We'll freeze them both, and let me hit him with an area of effect here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get them both in one. Darn it. Boop. Nope, see, they were unfrozen. So this is very effective at taking those guys down. It's just, I would not want to have like all ray spells, because these ray spells do have a more limited range than the targeted spells. So when you get those like crossbow guys, like that guy who was just shooting at me, you would want to have something that can reach out and touch a guy. So it seems like for the ice, it seems kind of perfect to have that ray, because you can, as you saw, quickly freeze a couple of guys, and it seems to penetrate the first guy and keep going. So it's a good way to freeze up a lot of enemies to buy yourself some time. So as I want to get that freeze
Made
effect
that old man think I was ready for
on
this.
the barrier spell as well, just for that same reason, so that if somebody's charging me, I get that galvanized effect with ice. I can freeze them on the spot and the guys next to him, incidentally, and kind of use it as a defensive technique, and then it will set up my counterattacks. So, whoa, that guy was shooting me in the back. That was very rude of him. Alright, let me go deal with this archer dude first, because these guys are very annoying to me. Jerk, take that. Ah, not so tough now. Yeah, just now these sword guys are not very intimidating since you can just freeze them on the spot. Boom! Now that's what they were talking about in that video from before with the intro to the Alpha 2, where you can just feel like a total BA and just wreck these guys. No need to retreat, we're just going to take them down.
Did you see that? My bracers pulled something from those corpses. Anything I should know?
Their death released an energy called Etheria. It's good for augmenting your spells.
I'm not eating souls, am I?
No. Souls go on to the next world, but this energy lingers.
Yes, yes,
Come,
lingers.
let's
Give me
continue
my
our
item.
search.
Come on. I thought I was holding F. Give me that. That's right. Yeah, let me look over this corner. I thought I saw another path here a moment ago. Ooh. Where does this go? Oh, it's a zombie maker.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that.
I don't see any moving parts. What's it doing?
Why do you think everyone in Dravasir is standing around in a daze? Because this thing creates undead by sucking up their life energy.
I remember these undead machines, but still, let's try to take these guys on with the new spells that we have to work
Kill
with.
the undead! Maybe that'll stop it!
Really? That's your tip? Kill the undead. No kidding. It's either that or get killed by the undead, so I don't see that as being much of an option. Alright. See there, that's where I like those ray spells. Quickly blast a lot of guys. Now, I was messing with this a little bit the other day, which is why I have some idea of what I'm talking about. I built a game just to get started and test out some of the things they were talking about in the change notes. And the ray spells, like for fire, it's kind of neat because you get like a flamethrower basically, but it only does like 10 damage per second, or no, it's 30 something damage per second. So I feel like it's got reduced damage output unless you can hit multiple guys with it. So it's again where a mix of high-powered spells for single targets versus lower-powered area of effect kind of things or something, or rays, where you want to mix of things. Diversify so you're ready for different situations. And you also want to have some different things so that you can chain together different attacks. So I'll freeze this jerk and burn him away. Ooh, what was one of the new enemies there too? It's like a banshee or something, it looks like. But it can actually, it does that scream and it like freezes you on the spot, which is very annoying when other people are around trying to kill you. See, there it is, flying around there. Freezer. I want to try and take it down first if I can. Alright, so I'm still not being a badass. I'm still kind of kiting these guys around, but just really want to get this mini-boss taken care of. I'm not sure what that vial means. It's a modifier, perhaps, to the stats of the boss or something. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that means. We'll worry about that another time. Alright, was that it, or is there another wave? Oh, that was it, apparently. Oh, right, look at all those... Wow, look at all those upgrades. Wow, we can probably do some stuff with that. Cool. Okay, so that's the incentive to go take care of these things, I guess. Oh, and we destroyed the little bulbs. I suppose that means we won. Alright, very cool. I had no idea what was there. I just randomly stumbled on it. So I'll mess with some of those things off camera, see if I can't find some combinations that are cool. Oh wait, actually did I get... Let me do check really quick to see if I got a barrier type spell. Wow, oh, we got some yellow. I'm not sure what that means. It's probably a more rare sort of situation. Rapid ray pattern of bone armor. Huh. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds really cool. Did I get a barrier pattern in that whole mess? I'd be a little bit annoyed if I didn't get one. Or I guess it's a Nova pattern. Yeah, so I got a couple. Just kind of basic ones, though. That's okay. It'll give me something to work with. Charge and control of volatility. 75 damage stored, 5-second freeze. Oh, that's mastery. I really just want to be freezing people with ice. Paired mastery of speed, control of charging. Well, okay, whatever. You know, let's just throw a basic control on there. I think that's all I'm really going to need. 6-second freeze. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. So now when people get blasted by my barrier, I can freeze them in place. And we got some good stuff. Oh, they also changed the way synthesis works, but I'll worry about that when I do it. You can use it apparently to recover elements of your spells. So if, say, I wanted to get my whatever upgrade back, I could go ahead and do that. I could get a particular upgrade back. I can only get one element back, so I could get, say for this, the targeted ice, I could go out, if I were to synthesize this, I could either get my targeted pattern back, or actually that's all I can get back, because this is the basic one. But if it had an upgrade, I could choose to get the targeted pattern back or the upgrade back. So in this case, I'll just recover the targeted pattern. I might want to use it later. So that's how that works. Is this busted? Oh, it's busted. Oh, I already got it. That's what happened. Alright, so let me just get up to the next checkpoint. We will call that a good start to the alpha. Look at this guy. He's got some kind of defensive thing on him or something, it looks like. I'm not sure what that is. Rapid? Maybe that's just what that means. It just means he's faster. I don't know. Oh, hey. Oh, there's another one of these flying witch things. Come on. I'll take you down. Oh, you see now in the corner, it's a good demonstration of the ice spell that used to be red is now blue. So let me let one of these guys hit me and see if I can't demonstrate the freezing that it's going to have on this guy. Come on, guy. Come on, do it again. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, oh, that was annoying. Oh, I get double upgrade out of that guy. Okay, well it would have had a freezing effect on him if I could have gotten the galvanize to work. But I still haven't got a feel for the timing of these attacks. And when that, you know, ideal block moment is supposed to be. Oh, hey, look, the Griffin shows up more often now.
Keep getting away. Must be smarter than he looks.
If I could just get my hands on him.
Hey, I'm all in favor of burning his face off. Just give me time to track him down,
I
alright?
don't feel like doing any exploring right now. Last time I explored, I found an undead machine. I'm not sure I want that. Alright, so here we go, another checkpoint. A little gemstone-y thing falls down. And we'll call that a episode for now. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a Lichdom Battlemage Alpha. I am Southern Wolverine. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please go ahead and hit the like button below the video, comment, subscribe. And I'd like to wish all of you a good day.